Because Owen just like sprays it out. It's like, right, we're gonna do this. Let's go, come on. And then I'm like, wait, I didn't even catch that. What did he even want?
Wow. I was running here as well.
Yeah, you're out of breath. It was like a whole 5 meters. Congratulations.
Well, thanks, Dad.
We're here, and Burden United, we've seen this a fair few times today. They're going to try it themselves now. Visage and Drow Ranger straight out the draft.
Yeah, it's interesting that they actually take it up here. I don't think I've seen him run it before, but I know Come With Me plays a pretty good Visage.
He does play a very good Visage.
Yeah. And Drow Ranger, I guess, is going to be played by Singh, right? He plays position 1, or are they going to play
maybe Necroman.
Necroman, like, yeah. Yeah, they both can be put on it, that's for sure.
They can easily pull this off, but
10 seconds remaining.
I think Empire has something in mind as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens next.
Empire get the co-op, and we know Resolution, as with a lot of mid players, is very, very scary on the Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
And Queen of Pain, very nice, essentially against heroes like the Drow, in the sense that you can close that gap, get right in the face, and burst her down in the mid game.
Yeah, actually, very good. I really like the Visage Draw opener though, because it's...
Ooh, I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah. You're a fan.
And they had a ban right after that for the axe.
That's very, very good. Yeah, I agree. Like, that's where Visage Draw kind of struggle, because they can't really deal with the Brood.
I was kind of wondering earlier, because every single team who picks Drow Visage bans Brood in the second ban phase, why people weren't just picking it second, because you always have to take these two heroes together. So it kind of limits your counter options, I feel.
That's actually very smart, but at the same time you only have 2 bans. And there's a lot of ways to deal with the Broodmother, but it's kind of awkward with the Visage in the mix, so yeah.
I guess you could still go something like Tide, maybe go aggro with the Drow and the Visage, but it leaves Empire open to kind of build their tri-lane to make sure that they can fight.
Yeah, but you kind of do like the draw mid with the range tri-lane.
Yeah.
With the Visage is still very strong. And
you could go Lesh as well.
Yeah, you could.
You don't have to lane against the Brood with it, you can just transition later into being able to counter push whenever you need to.
Yeah, you just need strong laners. Maybe preferably like 2 heroes that can actually deal with the Brood.
Yeah. Oh, they want Puck. They banned Disruptor, I think. I think they want Puck.
Yeah, Puck's good.
Well, they have first pick out of the second ban phase.
You can't really one-on-one the Brood, though.
No, but I think you put maybe Puck mid, still try lane bottom against the Brood. Try to get what you can out of the lane. I think going aggro is super risky, even with the Drow lineup.
Yeah. You can do Bristleback one-on-one. You can do...
Against
Center,
Brood?
Yeah. Bristle's pretty good.
I think Tide is still the best option.
Tide is good as well. What else?
Oh, we're gonna ban out the Jara. I mean,
Sand King.
You don't want to stand against
maybe, but
Sand King or LC, yeah.
But LC is not super good in one-on-one, because you just like play around the whole nuke thing with spiders. But yeah, still pretty good.
We'll see what they opt here now for their first pick after the Broodmother has been revealed by the side of Team Empire. Burden United now on top of the Drow Visage. I guess heroes that we've kind of come to expect to see in this lineup. I mean, I'm trying to think back to the side of VP. What were they picking up with the Drow Visage when they were running?
I think it
there's your Tide. There's your Tide. And you feel this is a pretty sufficient way to deal with the Broodmother?
It's the best way.
You can one-on-one, yeah.
They buffed Kraken to a point where you actually take 0 damage from spiders. So it's like 48 damage reduction now at level 4 instead of 40. And even just having like level 2 or 3 kind of negates the entirety of their damage output. So the other thing too is the Axe is the only other hero who can deal with the Brood creep cutting, because you can just stand in there and tank the creeps and spin, but Tide can just stand there and take no damage, so it's fine.
Dazzle's actually going to get picked up by Empire, and well, we've seen Empire
duel
run this.
Nah, I don't think you duel, but he can easily rotate later on, and like you can
Spiderling's
really
heal
mess
is
over
like,
the Tide. Yeah,
boom.
just one-shot the Tide like that. I think Brood versus Tide is very good. Like the Brood has the upper hand, in my opinion.
At 6, yeah.
Yeah. Even earlier, like 5, when he starts getting the nuke up and has Soul Ring, just spam me out of the lane, because you don't have enough regen.
Yeah, maybe.
It's kind of hard to stand in the lane, especially when the Dazzle can just rotate in at any time.
Fourth pick here for the side of Burden United. We already know what's going to be their solo laner, and I guess we're expecting to see Drow probably more than likely in the side lane, would you say, rather than the mid lane?
I think it's gonna be mid.
You think it's going to be mid this game? Okay.
I think it has to be mid.
Yeah.
But it's gonna. It's a good lane for Queen of Pain as well. Like, but I think it has to be. I'm not.
Okay, now with the Leshrac picked up again, as we've seen today, can be used in both scenarios. We've seen it both, I believe, in the mid lane and in the support role today from the side of VP in particular. And now with the Leshrac picked up at this point, would you think it's unlikely that it's going to be the dual support with Visage? Do you think it is more likely to be a core in this game against Team Empire's lineup?
It is a really solid core against their heroes. Like Brood especially. You have something that can guarantee counter push at every stage in the game. Sure, you do have Tide already, but having more than one hero to deal with the Brood is not a bad thing.
You need it. And he's strong. He has a really good stun in the tri-lane. Like with the Visage and maybe a setup like Shadow Demon or Bane even. Any kind of range support that has like a stun or setup could be really good here.
So do we still think that it's Burden, Leshrac, Visage +1 aggro, or just try to meet the Tide with the Brood, I guess? Doesn't really matter where the lanes are.
Exactly. Tide versus Brood and then Leshrac, Visage, +1 on tri-lane and draw mid. I think that's optimal way to play. Team Empire are probably looking at Bristleback. What else?
Bristle is actually very solid, yeah.
Yeah, I think Bristle is.
It's
really
kind of
good.
hard to gap close though with Empire's team. Like because they pick Brood as an offlaner, it takes away the opportunity to pick stuff like Centaur, unless you want to make it be position 1 Centaur.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, it's not bad, but I feel like Burden's tri-lane would still win.
Yeah, it would wreck them, I think.
Yeah.
I think either Viper, Bristle, or what else? Bristle just is super good with Dazzle because of Weave mainly.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And Grave, of course. Synergizes very well.
I think Viper might be a bit better to stabilize the lanes. Because Empire already have one matchup that should go favorably for them, and
Rubik is a
Queen.
good pick here.
Yeah.
Like only for the aura, it's super good when they have the Leshrac and the Tide. Like
Yeah, no field's legit.
yeah.
And he also, I mean, obviously you got to think about Ravage steals too.
Yeah.
And Leshrac, pretty much all of his spells are good to steal.
Yep.
Maybe he can steal some birds. I know Aloha Dance is amazing at Rubik, so maybe he gets a bird steal off. That'd
Yeah,
be sick.
he's gonna for sure. And you get if the Leshrac ever gets caught out of position, he gets lift him into the creep wave or into the tri-lane, and he's very squishy. So.
Okay, now Burden United with the final ban. Team Empire still looking for that position 1 hero for Silent. Now, I'm trying to think about what he's picked in previous games. I mean, we obviously did see him on the Clinks. Do you think this could be another game for the Clinks, or is this a pretty bad one for the Clinks to be thrown into?
It's actually not that bad. I mean, once he gets BKB, he can trade with anybody. Like, there's not a problem. It's good against Leshrac in the late game. You can buy Diffusal easily. It's not a problem for him. He gains a lot of damage from the agility anyway. I think it is pretty viable here.
Yeah, for sure. He's kind of squishy though, but Dazzle helps out with that a lot.
Yeah, I think the important thing is that against Leshrac, if it's going to be like position 1 Lesh with a tri-lane, then Searing Arrows level 1 helps you CS a lot because it's 30 plus damage. So you actually hit for like 70 something damage at level 1. So you can easily farm in that lane.
But his animation is kind of crap. So if they just
I don't think it matters. If they double deny, maybe.
If they have draw aura and double deny, it's
double
gonna
deny,
be
yeah, that could be kind
troublesome. But yeah.
We see them. They're going to ban the Jug away from Silent, and Team Empire, they take away the Shadow Demon. Indeed, if it is going to be that Leshrac core with a Visage support, if Burden United is still looking for that same support, Shadow Demon would have been a very nice addition to their team.
Definitely, it would have been super good.
Let's see what they go for here, the final seconds, and it's going to be the Bane.
yeah.
So pretty much, it's similar to the Shadow Demon in what it offers a team.
I think Shadow Demon is more one-dimensional for these types of lineups, though.
Okay.
Like Burden are really only picking it to either defensively disrupt or to just purge. Like it's a very straightforward hero. But Bane offers a lot more, I feel, in a lot of these fights.
At the same time, Rubik is very good against Bane because you can just steal Fiend's Grip. It's a free steal, like, and it's a really good spell.
Bloodseeker.
What? Okay.
It's Bloodseeker.
It's good against Tide, I guess. It's good against Drow to force the fight, right? Because you can't run. You have to either TP or you just have to stand your ground. It's an interesting way to deal with the gap closing, because the Rupture is such long range that you kind of just say, we have to fight now, you know? I wonder, though.
Do they put Bloodseeker
They have to dodge,
mid,
right?
Or...
No, I think it's still tri-lane. I think they have to dodge, though. There's no way they can...
I mean, we're seeing, obviously, at the moment, No Fear picking up Dazzle and always want to fly on the bridge. Do you think potentially we could see those dual lanes you were talking about with the Bloodseeker Rubik and then the Dazzle and Broodmother?
Yeah, Dazzle Brood is a really strong dual lane, without a doubt.
Help win the lane against the Tide if they wanted to run that.
Yeah, it would crush the lane, like, for sure. And then it would kind of make them do, I guess, what Tide Bane or Tide Visage. No, the Bane has to go with Lesh, I think. Bane's a better lane support than Visage is by himself. I don't know, it's really weird. I wasn't expecting Bloodseeker.
Let's see what happens this game, the second in this series between Burden United and Empire here at the ASUS ROG DreamLeague Season 3. With myself, ODPixel, Draskell and 8mother here following the action tonight. On the side of Empire, we're going to be seeing No Fear, the stand-in. He's going to be on the Dazzle this time. Resolution will be on that mid lane Quap, and Silent will be on the Bloodseeker. Furthermore, there's going to be Always Wanna Fly on his Broodmother, and finally, that leaves a low hard dance on his signature Rubik. And over on the side of Burden United, what are we seeing, boys?
Well, which one is the boys?
You're the boy.
I'm the boy, okay.
Yeah.
Necroman is going to be handling the Drow Ranger. Going to have Come With Me playing on the Visage. Sing playing the Leshrac. Mynut's playing on the Bane. And then finally, Paris is going to be playing Tidehunter.
Okay, and we'll see what decides, or how kind of the lanes settle up in a second. We're just going to see Empire, they're going to go for the bottom rune here, and Burden United, they're going to take the top, so it looks like, you know, there's always that 50-50 chance of a fight kicking off, but this time both teams will be dodging each other. And should be able to take a quick and easy rune, and off the back of that, I mean, lane-wise at the moment, it's still pretty unclear. We do see the Broodmother's actually pretty much cemented herself here up on the top lane. So maybe hoping to go against, well, no, I guess not. I don't know. I mean, is this good for them because of the fact that they've actually avoided the Tidehunter Broodmother confrontation for the side of Empire? Because Tide's on the bottom at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's the dual lane of Burden. What are they putting top? The Leshrac and the Bane? If they have sentries, maybe they can deal with this. But if they don't have sentries, it's going to be Brood free farm.
Yeah. This favors Empires a lot. I think this tri-lane is going to do a lot of work as well.
I think they actually just immediately rotate lanes after seeing this.
Yeah.
I don't think they can actually keep Tide here.
You can see Minus panicking a little bit. He has boots, so he's going to be pretty fast though.
He's like, no. This is not what I wanted.
He can't kill mid either, so he just has to run bottom.
Oh, he already skilled Nightmare, never mind. I was going to say, maybe he just enfeebles mid and it just like goes bottom.
Yeah, that could be legit.
Don't you dare.
Well, mid lane, this matchup here between the Drow and the Quap.
they're
Well,
going
Resolution
Paris.
will get caught out at the same time. Bottom lane, we're going to see a bit of action going down onto Paris. Resolution just simply blinks away there, avoiding Minut's rotation.
He has the mango, so he's fine. That region.
Yep, one health
Empire,
regen.
look at this, coming in just to interrupt the pull. Not going to be able to find anything else here for the time being. Minut's indeed continuing his way down to this bottom lane. And Lordans will scout him out. Paris getting incredibly low here, but he's got a salve and a couple of tangos. Will be A-okay. And now with the rotation from the supports, do they then look to swap the Tidehunter in the last round as well, or will they just leave Sing Sing on his own up there?
He's actually not doing too bad, like given the circumstances. Eventually,
Sing Sing?
Always Wanna Fly is gonna...
Yeah, Brood is just...
Oh, the Nightmare will be
At this
toggled
point,
off here
but-
by Dazzle. The Paris trying to get close and personal. There's going to be the telekinesis throwing him back. The body blocks from Minut's trying to get the right clicks onto the low hard dance. No Fear as well. As the Paris and Come With Me chase him down. Minus is going to turn No Fear. He has skilled the Shallow Grave and he'll simply TP out. He should be able to get himself out of this one. Very nice play. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you hold on to that skill point until you need to use the skill.
Close calls all around, so no one really losing a whole heck of a lot. I'm surprised Sing has not really been pressured too much. I guess Always Wanna Fly is only level 3.
He can't really
low
do
hard
too
dance.
much. He doesn't have Soul Ring or...
He's okay. Minus was trying to find the Nightmare there, but can't quite go for it. And the lanes do settle down now. And Sing Sing is making his way down to what looks like the bottom lane, so they're going to try and swap the tide around here.
Yeah, he's just gonna buy a TP, I think. Just go top lane. It makes the most sense. Like, you want to put your tri-lane against Empire's tri-lane because it's a Bloodseeker farming. Like, Bloodseeker farming wave, if he ever uses Blood Rage, you get hit so hard.
Thing is, Bloodseeker can just go jungle anytime he feels like he's pressured on the lane.
Sentry
this
drop.
nice. Yeah, they
see
pinged
the
out the
invis.
fact that Minut's picked up the invis, so they're going to see if they can bait him up here, see if he positions himself a little bit aggressive. They're just going to go for the right click, so Minus is going to know straight away. And neither side's going to be able to make anything happen here off the back of that.
So, right now, Empire are actually out farming in all 3 lanes.
Simply not
Like, the Drow has 6 CS. Resolution is 15
He's
and 12.
dominating.
Like, he is crushing. And then the Bloodseeker is 16 and 3. Compare that to the 7 CS of Sing. Like, sure, he just came down here, but I think Empire, as second pick Brood, has really kind of forced Burden into a position where even just sending the Brood top, we caught him off guard.
Yeah,
And that gets them ahead in the early lane.
I agree. Like, the Cop even went for the double null talisman build, which
Yeah.
we've seen a lot lately.
denied.
He's favoring that damage.
Yeah, this is a really awkward laning phase for Burden.
Yeah, I think they should be owning this bottom lane now, though. I think Silent has to go jungle.
Oh, he's TPing away. Oh, they're switching it up again, I feel.
Is Brood going bottom, or...?
If he has a couple of webs to drop, I think he can go bottom.
Yeah, he's gonna go bottom.
Yeah, it's good. The Tide Hunter can't really, even in a 1v1 against Bloodseeker, you might be able to anchor smash a few times, but if you just dodge a few, you can heal back to full.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter, yeah.
Mid lane, Resolution's got the scream, and with the right clicks, he
Oh,
might find
Necro.
first blood in the poison as well. Will secure it. And Resolution on this Queen. I mean, you were saying earlier with the CS, and now the fact he's found first blood, it's not looking great for Burden United in specific in the mid lane. It's going pretty terribly.
Yeah, I don't know if it should be so lopsided, but Resolution is a very good player, so
Yeah.
I think it's easy to assume that he might just be outplaying a bit here. And yeah, killing 1v1 should never happen anyway.
Yeah, it's a hard lane for draw, though. Like, her animation is really bad.
Yeah.
So, and
lower dance?
Queen has one of the best, so...
Might get sandwiched here. There's a bit of a wraparound coming from Burden. Come with me, he's going to get telekinesis there. Here's Minus, he's looking for a Nightmare. The Grave Chill onto a low hard dance. Should land to close the gap, and they will find the Nightmare. Necroman's moving in as well for a bit of action. They follow it with the stun from Sing Sing, and they, well, the kill actually goes to Bane there. But they do manage to find a pick off onto a low hard dancers. He goes a little bit too deep into enemy territory.
Meanwhile, bottom tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tide is
TP'd on the
TPing,
Tide.
yeah. He has no mana, though.
What?
He can't anchor smash.
Heal does a bit of damage here.
It's going to be the
they have
Nightmare
an
and the
angle?
stun onto Broodmother. They've got the Lightning Storm as well. Bringing always want to fly low. He's going to be shallow graved up, and he's trying to get himself out of here. They are going to attempt to chase him down, and they might get a final right click, and they will inflict with the magical damage there from Leshrac. Finding the kill onto always want to fly. And, well, this is one of those games that, uncharacteristically, for the Leshrac, did skill that Diabolic Edict very early on compared to a lot of other skill builds we've seen this series.
I might have just been, no, he didn't gain that much of a level off of killing the Brood.
No.
So I'm not really sure why he got it, actually. Because normally in like Trilane versus Trilane, Edict is crap, because it splits the damage, and
Yeah.
it's the same reason why Rocket Barrage is worse as well.
Come with me. He's looking for Silent here. He's got a Soul Assumption with a few charges. He's going to be quite able to quite get it off here. Onto the Bloodseeker.
Still, Burden kind of stabilizing a bit, I feel, from the early lane. Like killing the Brood once, getting a kill inside of the woods. It's definitely a good start to getting back on track here.
Top lane. We do see Rubik, a low hard dance, making his way up there to help out Silent.
Silence.
They're going to try and go on to Silent here with a slow from the Grave Chill and the Lightning Storm. There's going to be a TP in from Dazzle. The Soul Station Flutter is not quite enough damage. Now the side of Empire seeing if they can turn this one around with the telekinesis onto Sing Sing. The Lightning Storm slow bounces backwards very nicely,
Lower
controlling the
dance.
Rubik, and they will find the kill onto Rubik. In fact, come with me. Maybe seeing if he can find more with the Grave Chill onto Dazzle. He's going to try and dive this one. There is the Shallow Grave, and now with the TP coming in from Quap, they need to get themselves out. But United Sing Sing a little bit early with the stun there. Now a blink forward from Resolution. He's got the ultimate. He's not going to need it, is he? One more right click will do the job. They find Sing Sing. Come with me. He might kill, no fear. He will find the kill. Looks to TP out. There is an ult available, and it will be blown. Resolution finding a double kill. And now with the silent for the Blood Bride, for the Bloodseeker, they might find my nuts. Is there a blink available for Quap? Yes, there is.
He's gonna
He goes
brace
forward. He's going to find another kill. Potentially the brace up can't be cast in time. Triple kill for Resolution. What a start for this Queen of Pain. 7 minutes into the game, we saw him dominate the mid lane, and now he's got 4 kills under his belt. This is why we see a lot of teams like to ban the Queen against Empire.
It's just always a solid hero.
Yeah.
Like it always wins mid pretty much against everything and always has huge impact. So yeah, definitely ban worthy in my opinion, but I understand why some teams let it through. It just depends on what your game plan is for any given match. Some heroes are better to play against than others, I feel.
He's just so strong in his like tri-lane scenarios where you try to dodge and they
Yeah.
go under any kind of tower. You have the 1300 blink, the range on the blink.
It's actually so insane.
You can always just hunt them down, even if it's a long TP, like here. You just blinked after them and they just both died. All 3 died, actually.
Well, so much for Burden stabilizing their laning phase. Now the Bloodseeker, Brood, and Queen are back on top again.
Yeah, they have Ravage on Tide, though.
Yeah, he's
He's doing all right as well. He's getting a fair bit of
Yeah.
gold.
his blink timing should be quite early on top of the Arcanes. If he continues at least this rate of farm.
Yeah. I think so as well.
He's actually picked up
Oh,
the
he's going
headdress.
mech, okay. I think that's okay, actually.
On the Tide?
Yeah. I think that Empire's lineup, if you just have mech early and you just kind of wait for your drow to get a handful of items, you can just go back for the blink dagger later. Like, it's not that big of a deterrent if you
Yeah.
take 1 or 2 good team fights.
It's true.
And yeah, you have Edict as well.
And I
on
don't
Sing.
think you ever want to be the one initiating with the Ravage. You just want to counter-initiate.
Yeah, of course.
Dire's
Although it does make it very hard to Ravage against Rubik if the
Yeah.
Rubik is 6. That's the one concern, I guess.
That's true.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, looks like the
Finding
top
a top tier
tower
one here.
Is under
is going to
attack.
go down. Yeah, bottom lane. We're going to see maybe them look to go on to Paris. There's TP's coming in as well. They're trying to keep
Radiant's
Paris
middle
interested
tower
in the
is
lane.
under attack.
He's going to get behind that tier 1. And well, top tier 1 did go down there to the push of Birdie United. Empire, they've got this tier 1 on the bottom lane very alone. They should be able to finish it off here. Maybe even find a kill if they're lucky as well, because Paris has got to be careful. There's 3 heroes about. Lowheart doesn't always want to place to blow the Ravage. Will catch out 2 of them. And now with the TPM from Come With Me, they are able to take down the Lowheart Dancer. Now they're going to look to see if they can find no fear as well. Soul Assumption flies through as they chase down the Dazzle. Come With Me is fairly low, and there's TP's in. Blink forward. Resolution finds himself a mega kill streak as he kills off the Visage. And they don't lose the Dazzle. Dazzle is able to get himself back out the lane and back. Oh, hang on, the Birds. Okay, the Birds chase down Dazzle. They do finish off the kill, getting a double kill for Visage. Now with the stuns and the Nightmares, setting it up onto Always Wanna Fly, moving in with the stun from Sing Sing. Paris, he's got the Anchor Smash, and that's enough to burst him down. They do kill the Broodmother here as well. So even though Empire, they get away, we're getting another kill for the Quap. They do lose the Brood, and they do lose the Dazzle off the back of that, thanks to some very nice play from the team as a whole from Burden.
Am I mistaken in saying that Resolution is all of their team's kills?
I think
He
you're right.
is all of their
Yes, he
team's
is
kills.
all
Okay.
of their
I just
team's
wanted to
kills.
double check. I couldn't remember if Mega was 4 or 5, but either way. Yeah, he's had a fantastic game, but I still think that Burden are not doing bad. Like,
Yeah.
they have 2 very good counters to the Brood in the later stages of the game, and they still haven't killed the tier 1. Definitely a mistake to try to dive a Tidehunter. Like, never in any world is that a good idea when you know the enemy team has TPs. Like, I think they wanted to bait it maybe, but they just committed a tiny bit too hard and then end up paying for it really badly.
Yeah, that Ravage was really good. Like, it was almost max range.
Yeah.
They just keep it in instantly.
Sing Sing.
Invis Lash.
He's got Invis Lash. Resolution needs to be very careful here. Are they going to be able to make a jump on him? They're looking to set up the stun and oh, Sing Sing.
He thought he was going to go for a CS or something? I don't know. None of the creeps were low. That was a really weird stun. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I was a bit unlucky.
I'm going to get a push off the back of this though, Burn United. Modification will come out. Resolution has got the Sonic Wave available, but he's going to need a little bit more in the mid lane if they want to fight. Meanwhile, during all of this, of course, it's worth noticing that Silent on the Bloodseeker has had a fair bit of space to farm up on this top lane.
Yeah, there's a lot of space being made from Empire. Like, Resolution is doing a really good job of forcing reactions out of Burden. There's still a lot of work to be done.
Bottom
though.
lane, they're going on to Paris. Paris will simply TP out. There's
Yeah.
nothing to stop that one. He gets himself away.
You actually get hit for like nothing with New Kraken with Anchor Smash on top of that.
Yeah, it's
Like, people
insane.
think that 8 extra damage reduction flat isn't that big of a deal, but early it is.
Tide has got the mech complete as well.
Yeah, he is insanely farmed. Honestly, Burden can just 5-man with their Tide front line with mech
Yeah.
and just take tier 1s or tier 2s even.
They're gonna push super fast, yeah, with Draw Visage.
Dude, they can even Roche with this.
Yep. And what is Empire gonna do about it?
Yeah, I have no idea. Their team fight, well, maybe if they get a good silence into Queen ulti, they could look
yeah,
to fight.
it's the perfect area to do that, but still, it's only gonna be Birds and Draw. Maybe Tide tanking the Roshan, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think this is actually where Burden are not the strongest that they will be, but at a very good power spike time, where if they wanted to take a team fight, it would be quite easy for them.
Yeah. Silent is opting for the Blade Mail here.
Blade Mail is weird though.
Why?
Like-
What do you mean?
Okay, so for this game, if you pop Blade Mail, like, you want to have the most effective HP possible, but you're walking into like a 4 range lineup with a
We're
Tide.
talking about walking into. Come with me, and Minus there in the jungle, and Come with me is going to get lifted up. Everything's in front, and he's got Rupture on him as well. There's nowhere for the Visage to go. They finally kill him. Might be able to find some of the familiars as well. They'll find one. Ooh, no, they can't find the second one. Resolution blink forward there, hoping that it was going to get Micro down to low ground, but that's not going to be the case. As they get one, and Necroman is able to TP away from the top.
I just mean in regards to the Blade Mail that I don't feel like it's a team fight item, you know? It's not like the enemy team has to attack you.
Yeah, at the same time you use the Q on yourself and pop Blade Mail, they kind of want to kill you.
Yeah, I guess.
You just run in and it's like... I don't know, what else do you get? Blade Mail? Doesn't help you that much.
I think you can just go things like Shadow Blade. Just like increases your farm a bit, makes you a bit of a solo kill threat on the map. kind of accomplishes the same thing as a blade mail. It means it like guarantees your solo kill if the heroes are ever alone. But I guess it kind of suffers from the same problem as it's not a 5-man item.
Oh, Titan is having a lot of space, but not for much longer as Empire. They want to do something about it. Paris will simply TP out. Can they get the Rubik in with the telekinesis? Yes, they get just in time in the final millisecond. Paris, he posts the mech. He has got the Ravage. Will use it here. Has he got any kind of backup? As we see the rest of the team, Birdie United, they're trying to make their way down to him. Paris is just so damn tanky. Well, can they even kill him? Minos comes in with a Feast Group. Paris is going to live. And now with the gust on to 3, Birdie United might be able to clean up. They're going to bring I Always Want to Fly low if they've got any detection. They haven't got detection. They will get out, but the big thing there is that Paris doesn't die, and he was incredibly close to his Blink Dagger. That was a big save there from the side of Birdie United.
Oh my god.
8 extra damage reduction.
Very true.
Saved him.
Yeah, it did. That was insane. I didn't think he was going to live. I felt like that was a waste.
Can you imagine if he goes Guardian Grease? He will actually just be a god.
Tide Hunter the
What,
god.
over the Blink?
The god, yes. He actually has enough money for Guardian Grease.
He's got
if he
so
wants
much
them.
money this Tide. I mean,
Come
look
on,
at his
just
net
buy
worth.
him.
It's like a
He's
14-minute Guardian Grease.
5.7k. He's over 1,000 ahead of Sing Sing.
I don't think I've ever seen it so early.
Yeah, he could. I think he's just going Blink though. I understand why he goes Blink instead of Guardian, because it means that you can actually force a fight instead of just waiting for Empire to come to you.
Yeah. I really like the Guardian Grease setting, you know. Especially when you got 5-man like that.
I think if there were still tier 1s up, he maybe goes Guardians. But tier 2s are a bit harder to
Oh,
push
in the
into.
jungle, Minos is going to get caught out by both the Rubik and the Dazzle. He's going to get thrown down. Straight not to come with me. They're trying to chase this one down the word. United with the Familiars. There's going to be a Nightmare onto No Fear. Minos has a Fable to the face and Always Want to Fly. He's hanging around. They've dropped down a sentry. They do see him there. There's going to be Wrap and Dazzle, the Drow trying to get involved in this fight as well. No Fear pops the Shallow Grave and will look to TP out. They're not going to be able to cancel that. He will escape. Always Want to Fly continuing to run. They're going to be able to take away some of these spiders here underneath this sentry here. Brain Stab onto Always Want to Fly. He's got to be careful how close he comes to these guys. Now with the Nightmare onto Rubik, they're going to move the Familiar in, looking for the Familiar stun. Necroman getting in close and personal, wants to follow with the damage. They use the Gust to break it. He's got a fair bit of armor here though, Aloha Dance. Is it going to be enough? Now they Always Want to Fly, trying to draw the attention away from the Rubik, and now it's Resolution coming with the cleanup, but they do it! Rubik doesn't die, and this seems to be a game of saving your bros, because we're seeing both sides keeping people alive. Sing Sing will look for the TP out, it will get away. But we see Empire there with some fantastic team play in the bottom lane, keeping their guys alive, and the fact that Resolution was able to join in there for the cleanup. This is a pretty exciting game to say the least, and this Tide Hunter, he's nearly got his Blink Dagger, only 150 gold to go.
Yeah, the stolen Brain Stab from Aloha Dance actually baited them so hard. Like they didn't realize, I think, that he had it, and he actually got himself intentionally very low to keep Burden chasing and allowed Resolution the time to get in. That was really nice. So overall, Empire actually outplaying here a bit, but it's still very difficult. Like in a 5v5 scenario now, I still feel like Burden might have a little bit of an edge.
All right, well, Blink, level 11 Ravage, now up on Paris. It's coming out in the courier. Dagon has been picked up by Always Want to Fly here on the Broodmother, but there's going to be a fight kicking off here as we see Empire hanging around in the jungle. And Minos is going to be able to de-ward the sentry. Dropped by Empire. Well, looks like Empire keeping their distance just below the pool camp here. Always Want to Fly in Aloha Dance. Hanging about, and Birdie United won't be able to find them here, but they do a very nice spot of de-warding here in their own jungle.
This is like, I think Burden maybe 1 or 2 good team fights that can bring themselves
the
back.
courier. That's got a Dagon on. That's got a Dagon. You got to be careful with that. There's going to be a Nightmare on to Always Want to Fly. They do have the Ravage available if they want to try and play, but it is just the 2 of them. So they don't feel they've got the damage. They've got the we've got backup coming in the form of Lestrak and the Visage. And, well,
Oh, he got
Familiars.
Shadow Blade anyway.
They're going to find no fair blink forward with the Gush Slow. They're going to be able to find the stun follow-up as well. This is oh, he gets the Shallow Grave out, pops down the weave. There will be the stun from Les. He's going to die nonetheless, or is he? Yes, he is. There's no way you get out of that one. Oh, 8 for 8 on the board at the moment between these two sides. Mid lane, Resolution taking a few punches with the Gust. Resolution! He's got a haste ring. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll say he did. Sing Sing with the lightning bounces actually ends up killing the Quab. Double kill after he found the Dazzle earlier, and they might Always Want to Fly. They pop the dust, but he's out of range. They won't be able to catch the spider. But those lightning storm bounces there from Sing Sing through the creep wave, catching the hasted Queen of Pain. Oh, this is a game of plays. This isn't. Always Want to
They're
Fly.
gonna go for Ocean, yeah.
Yeah, this is a
the
perfect
correct
chance
play,
to.
yeah.
They've got a Ravage. I don't think Empire have any chance of flying into it, especially with Resolution down for 20 seconds.
I think they need a sentry though.
Does Always Want to fly? He has mana for Dagon,
Is
right?
he going to go for the play here?
Yeah, minus.
Oh, Minos, look! Oh, Burst out straight away! They did bait it here with low hot dancing, but now with the Dagon There's a double kill as he takes down the Visage. Getting stunned up though, and they've got any detection. Where's the detection?
Yeah.
There's a Ravage now blown. It won't catch the Spider. It catches no fair and silent. Dazzle shallow graving himself, trying to run away. Sing Sing's going to be able to chase this one down here. Always want to fly, goes back in and finds a triple kill. Does pay off his life as Sing Sing pick cleans it up here with the diabolic edicts. He's got an Invis rune as well. He might just chase down Silent. Silent. He's going to be fine though. He has got himself the Invis. Now he's going to go and Sing. Look at this damage. Bam, bam, bam. Resolution wanted to pick up that kill for himself because that was a dominating kill streak. A hell of a lot of money there going to the Queen. And now
like,
Empire. They're going to try and finish
500 damage Shadow, like the
Shadow Blade hit.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was like negative 10 armor or something.
I mean, everything considered, it was an even fight, but if Empire get Roshan, they definitely come out ahead. No doubt about that.
Can Bird and recontest this in time?
Not really. Both their cores are dead. They don't have Ravage. They don't have Fiend Script.
Silent.
He's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine. He even gets a bottle charge from Resolution. What a
Do
pal.
you get HP from killing Roshan with the...
They could still make it. They're trying to go
You
for
can
it
actually
here.
Blood Rage Roshan.
And Roshan's going to go down. Do they still want to fight into this Burn United? Silent is
think we
fairly
can.
low. They're trying to scout out with the
Maybe not.
Phoenix. They're not going to go. Burden United, they don't want to fight into this. And, well, Brumos has been able to upgrade his Dagon. Paris going forward. Won't be able to cast anything. Telekinesis is going to be there. Low hot dance. Just walks this one
I
off.
think he could have stolen Fiend's Grip, because he didn't use the spell since...
But he died really fast. Like, he
Yeah,
got...
but still, he has
He
Fiend's
got
Grip
nuked
and
straight
fall.
away
you
by
mean
the
like
Bruma.
after? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like right now.
That's a good point.
But he didn't want to stay for...
Risky business.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Fiend Script is a hard steal anyway. If
No,
you're Rubik.
exactly. But it's just really nice to have. Like,
Yeah. A Resolution going for the first item, BKB. I think it's really nice. Lets you aggro blink against their team. Because no one really right clicks it that hard yet. Sure that you have Drow Aura, but I think you're more concerned with like getting silenced, getting ravaged.
Mid lane. Coming in with the Shadow Blade. Can he find some action? There is a sentry drop down, and Minot's tried to go for the Nightmare. Isn't going to find it. Silent's going to be safe for the time being. And the backup from No Fear coming in as well. You just have a low hard dance on this Rubik pushing out the lane. How's a low hard dance doing? Has he got any kind of money towards that blink? He's getting close. 1800 on your Rubik now.
it's kind of insane how fast Bloodseeker farms. He doesn't really have a farming item per se.
Yeah, but he just has increased damage.
Yeah,
Sing,
and the
sing.
quelling, so he farms so fast.
Always want to fly. Ooh, no. Just gives him a quick nip on the backside. The wraparound is coming in from Burden. They don't have Ravage. How long till Ravage? 6 seconds, 5 seconds. They're going to put the defensive weave. Empire might try and fight into this. It's going to be a Rupture onto Paris. It's going to stop the blink, but he does have the Ravage if they come in close enough. It does give him the burst damage.
That's the heal bomb.
Blowing him up there. And now they might look for more. Resolution blinks forward. Will get caught out by the stun and the silence as well. Now
Yes,
Resolution is
BKB.
getting controlled here. They have lost the Bane as well, though, and they're going to lose the
Bane.
Lesh. Look at this. Resolution getting the Sonic Wave off. Double kill for always want to fight.
Ravage.
Now there's your Ravage. He doesn't catch Resolution. He's able to get himself out. Low hard dance will go down. Gush onto the Spider. He gets a little bit of life, still getting healed up as well by the Dazzle Silent. Dropping down the Blood Right is going to stop them from chasing this one down. But Empire managing to just come out on top of that, and there was indeed a buyback. I believe it was the Tidehunter in that fight,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Brought back, and Silent, he will fall here. They might
Always
lose
on
Always Want to
fly.
Fly as well, and maybe Empire, they hang around for a little bit too long. Burden United being able to find a lot of things off the back of this engagement. Boom, that catches Resolution, not enough to bring him down. No Fear simply TPs out from the tree line. But the Brood and the Bloodseeker arguably dying there unnecessarily. As
Yeah, I think
Empire,
they should have been happy and backed
Yeah.
off. Since he balled back and used the Ravage, it's like... There's no point.
I mean, maybe if you use Ravage, they just felt okay for sticking around.
It's true, it's true.
I don't know. That was still a weird call, though. I agree.
Mm.
And I think the Seeker's going Silver Edge, yeah? He's almost got it. It's really good against
How's he
Tide.
doing?
Yeah,
Let's have a
he
look
has
at the old
the recipe.
Bloodseeker.
Is it for Tide or...
I mean, that's the only thing that you can
A
break,
low hard
right?
dance. He's going to be gushed to the face. Parrish trying to look for the
break
body
the
block
draw
here. He's got Minus
or
walking in
draw
close
ulti?
as well. They're
Yeah.
going to drop the Fiend's Grip here, and that will allow them to easily bring down the Rubik here. Tidehunter getting the final touch onto that one.
It's been a pretty action-packed game, honestly. Like, for a Drow Visage lineup, you don't typically see a lot of early game fighting. It's farming, pushing, stuff like that. They haven't really pressured any tier 2s, so I gotta commend Empire for being able to keep enough pressure on them to keep them away from their side of the map.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of when it gets scary, right? If Burden get to your tier 2 towers with Ravage and Blink up, then if you lose that fight, it's much more impactful than if you're just like pushing non-stop into Burden's side of the map. And yeah, you get a few heroes picked off, but at least nothing is being taken from you other than the kills.
Yeah. It was really huge that Empire got that Roshan. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
because BU didn't get
Or
it. So
I was going to say, where's all Resolution's money gone? Well, it's gone to the Hyperstone and the plate mail on that Curry. He's closing in on the AC, on the Quap.
I actually like it against their team. Like you can go Aghanims, I guess, if you wanted to go like super standard and just go for like the 5-man ultis, but I think that this, it actually benefits more than like obviously just your hero, because you have Brood who is doing some right click and pushing. You can rat with it, like you have Bloodseeker as well, who's building mostly physical damage, if not all. So there's some synergy there.
It's very good, I agree. If you think about it, the Bloodseeker combo with the Brood burst, when he has Dagon 5, even now, if he just buffing up, he's gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
How much is
they
it?
crushed the Tide earlier in like 2 seconds.
It's like 35% damage increase.
Yeah, it's 40% with max level and then Dagon level 5. So it's like
an E-Blade.
it's like a pure damage Dagon, more or less.
Yeah. That's insane. That's like
Hang on.
1100 burst.
Hang on, look at this. The smoked up Paris, he's got that Ravage. He's going to spot out the Dazzle and the Rubik kill.
Oh.
There we go. You got to go for the Rubik kill with the Gust and the Gush. There's nothing for the Dazzle to do here. Low Dance will look to TP out. He's not going to want to blow the Ravage for this one.
Oh, he stays. He decided to stay. They
He
wanna fight the
decides to
Brood
stay.
around.
Yeah, they have got the Brood around. They've also... Oh, they don't even... Yeah, they always want to fly,
Also
go
fly.
straight in, and he's going to get caught up by the Gust and the Fiend's Grip.
Now he wishes he TP'd.
He really does.
Queen of Pain is here. He's
Resolution's deciding that he doesn't want to fight either, and he's... Oh, they're all closing it. Oh, this is not great for a Low Dance. Lightning Storm slows there. Paris blinking forward will get lifted up, and Low Dance trying to do his best, stealing the Lightning Storm, throws it back at them. It's not enough. He goes down. Come with me now, dominating. And Rubik trying to stick around for the plays, but the backup, it just wasn't there in the full force that he felt. They might be able to get themselves a tier 2 here, though, in the mid lane Empire.
That's awkward. Now Visage has Aga, and they're pushing a tier 2.
Yeah, this is the
And they
worst case
still have
scenario. I think.
Ravage.
Are
It's like,
fortified.
this is scary.
Yeah. This is kind of like the...
Oh, they're going to blow it here with the TPs coming in as well. Can they control Resolution? Now, Resolution will blink away silently. He's got the...
They have detection.
The Silver Edge, and they've not got anything, I don't think. Nope, nothing to block for this guy, so they're both going to get out there and...
They have to watch out bottom though. Oh, they're
Necro
out.
Map?
Nice.
No
TP's
disables. That was a bit overzealous from Burden. I think they would have been much better served to just go for a trade. Like, sure, you're going to lose your 2-2 maybe, but you can threaten high ground even with Ravage
I think
available
they
in
could
5
have killed
heroes.
the tower even.
Yeah, I think so as well. That was a really weird choice. Maybe they panicked a bit after
Yeah.
seeing them push.
I think they could have killed them if they had dust.
Well, yeah, of course.
Bloodseeker would have been dead, but...
That was the weird part, right? Because they
They
TP
did.
with no detection.
Yeah, they must have seen that coming. Like,
A
he had
low
Shadow Wave for
dance.
such a long
Oh,
time.
the medallion. Look at that. Look at that.
See ya, brother.
You might want to think about a Ghost Scepter.
Silent.
He
Pops
had
the
a
Rupture
DD.
onto Sing Sing. Minus will be there, and so is Paris, and they're ready to try and complete Bloodseeker, but again, he's just going to back himself up. BKB popped by Resolution as he blinks away here. And the side of Empire just forced to disengage there, and that should BKB off cooldown.
They're just kind of poking each other right now.
Paris, ready to go down the mid. They don't have this Ravage, 80 seconds. Empire, they're down a hero. There's no Aloha Dance for this fight. We see Dazzle at the moment trying to wrap around, but Paris is going to jump straight on him. And no fit will TP out. They've got anything to cancel it. They try and get Minutes in for a Fiend's Grip or a Nightmare. Won't be the case. They
Everyone
do
is
take the
just
tier 2.
TPing out all the time. It's like... They might even go high ground now. This is good.
Yeah.
They don't have Ravage though, but it's a minute. This could be dangerous.
Blood Bright goes down. They're able to all get themselves out of the circle, and they're ready to go back in here with the Diabolic Edict. They always want to fly. He wants to try and force them back. Mid
I
lane,
think he needs to
Empire.
go home.
Look at this damage. They've lost the tier 3, and the side of Burning United, they're trying to go onto the
Tipping
tier
home now.
4s. Sing Sing gets lifted back, takes the dagger to the backside, and they're going to throw down the
Oh.
Rupture as well onto Sing Sing. Paris, he goes to the front lines, but he still has not got this Ravage. Blood Bright gets
Oh
thrown
my
down at the
God.
heel bomb, blowing
Sing
it up
Sing.
there with the Dagon. There will be a Bloodstone Suicide from Sing Sing, but this is 2 heroes dropped on the side of Burning United. Grim with me, trying to get himself out with a boosted move speed for the Grave Chill, and the damage there to bring him down. Oh, the stolen soul assumption from Aloha Dance. Oh, it's not been the flashiest game for Aloha Dance, but when it's needed, he does come out with those plays. 20-18, and Empire successfully defending the base.
You say not flashy, or well, flashy players, but not the best. I'd
Well,
say
it's not been the best game for the Rubik.
he padded his hero damage score by stealing that lightning bottom. Didn't you see that? Got the lightning storm and just
Yeah.
hit like all 5 heroes
that's-
on Burden. There you go.
He's died a lot. That's what I'm trying to say this game.
Yeah, I mean it's rough. Anytime you have like this mass physical damage against Rubik,
Yeah.
3 base armor, not great.
He always gets caught in the crossfire, it seems to be.
He
But,
melts.
but still, with a plays like that, you know, enabling the side of Empire to regain momentum, and now at the back of that, Empire will be able to take this tier 2 down.
I think they need to be careful though. The Ravage is up, so yeah, they're going back.
Radiant's middle
That's
tower
fine. They're looking for
Roshan's up.
Roshan and
Yeah.
spawn, yeah.
They kill it very fast as well. They have AC, they have Bloodseeker damage boost, they have Dazzle. This is
Do they
actually
have Medallion?
very good timing.
Doesn't matter, I guess.
I don't
They
think it
have
matters too much.
AC. It's pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Worthy
Pretty good item.
And there's your blink now and a lower dance, ready for the next
Oh,
fight.
finally, yeah.
They do have Ravage on the side of Burden United, and well, if they know this is going on, they may try and contest it, but at the moment, he's pushing out this bottom lane. Looks like it's going to be a free Roshan potentially for Empire here.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, that means that it delays the Drow Visage lineup for going high ground for even longer.
Yeah.
And the longer it goes, the worse it is, honestly.
Yeah, BU really needs this Aegis.
Roshan
And now Silent has it.
the down.
He's almost at a BKB as well. Lesh is bought up his BKB.
Oh, they immediately smoke? Okay.
Yeah, there was a TP out from Drow straight
Brood
away
is
from the
already
bottom
bottom.
lane. They knew that Brood had spotted them out, and they did not want to stick around for this one. Oh, looks like it's
Oh.
not us, it is indeed the server at the moment, as we are going to have a all-round pause here from the sides.
Here comes the lag, question mark.
Carle.
Kalle.
Kalle. Lags, yeah, we're getting lags too, Resolution
Called
with
it.
some. That's lags all
Nice.
around here.
Was it lagging for you?
Yeah, it was
It
lagging
was
on this.
like,
Was it not lagging for you
stuttering a
guys?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was stirring a little bit for us. We're going to try, oh no. Oh,
it's still lagging,
oh jeez.
What the heck is
Valve. Immortal 2.
Yeah, is it?
It's Immortals 2.
that? Oh my
Idea.
god.
Craig Jason.
Somebody check the Reddit. Immortals 2.
We gotta check Reddit.
Yeah, go on. Aim over, get on it, please.
Tab out.
Come on.
Here we go.
Here we go. Boys,
Uh,
let's have a look. New tab. Go to the new, my friend.
oh, we got
Uh,
a
You
what have
gotta
we
listen
got?
to Owen. He's
We
the
got
master
Fiend.
fiend.
Okay, no. No, Immortals 2. No. I wouldn't. I don't search it on Reddit. There's a billion threads. You know, they're going about.
Is everyone complaining about them not being in the game?
Have you seen that they've revealed that it's going to be a Zeus Immortal in the thing? It's like, yes, we have. Have you not seen those posts?
No?
No, you know, if you go on the page for Immortal 2, there's a little picture of Zeus on one of the icons.
Really?
And then it's apparently hilarious for Reddit to make these threads all the time going, oh, look what I've found on the page. And of course, everyone knows it's there. So it's a little bit of a running joke. It's not funny, though, Reddit. It's for the first. Oh, sorry.
made a prediction
Okay,
list.
well, Weppers here, the true master of Reddit. Apparently, that's
Is it
for
the
the
third
third
chest?
chest. If you go on the third chest on the
Look
page.
at how many dots you're getting right now.
Look at
like
that.
you just got wrecked by dots.
Yeah, the dots are real. But
I mean,
yeah,
if that
Immortal 2,
wasn't-
come on.
If that was an audible pause, he might not have even spoken to you for like a whole day.
Yeah.
Weppers.
Yeah,
I don't think
He's
he
not.
had-
He doesn't speak to me for whole days anyway.
that's true.
I don't think I've spoken to. I think I said hi to him. I don't know. I don't think I've seen Weppers today.
He was kind of sleeping in his chair earlier.
Just kind of
between
keep
games.
him in his room,
Yeah.
just doing observing. You know, we don't let him out. Feed him sometimes if he's being good. He's been good with the camera work today. Shout out to Weppers. We'll give him a shout. Would you give him a shout, Driscoll? How would you say Weppers'
bad.
performance has been this stream league?
He's done well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only been like a couple of kills missed throughout the entirety of it, so
That's
I'd say it's
true.
not too bad.
Well,
And most of the
good
time
job,
when he
Weapons.
misses a kill, it's a solo kill, which means like 1v1, which is like pretty awkward most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because you never know when it's going to happen.
I don't think I've missed a single one, actually.
Wow. Impressive.
Thank you.
New observer. Sorry, Weapons.
Oh,
Sorry,
we're
boss.
gonna go try. We're gonna go try again.
They
Let's
took our
see.
jobs.
Here we go.
There we go.
Oh my goodness!
shit.
This.
Oh, wait, no.
No.
Okay.
No, this is a great.
They can wait like 6 more seconds and rehost the game, maybe.
Yeah, I guess we could go for a rehost if that is the
Does
condition
that
with the
work,
server.
loading the game?
You have to load at the minute.
You have to
like
do it at the minute,
Yeah, you have to
but,
wait until 29
like,
and then
doesn't
go.
it bug out?
No.
No, it's pretty
It's
reliable.
actually, it used to bug out a lot.
It's pretty reliable
But
now.
Valve have fixed it up, so it's nice and shiny. Works pretty well.
Sometimes it messes
job,
with the
Valve.
creep spawns though, unless they fix that.
It's sometimes it's
like
like
the
one
creep
creep
offsets
wave.
them.
Yeah, it's one creep wave that messes up, I think.
Most notable bug is Chen. Yeah, what does it do to Chen? I can't remember. It allows him to then take. I think it resets the number of creeps he can take control of, so he can then take more than the limit is already. If you get me?
That's
Yeah,
nice.
the creeps he got already become like irrelevant. He can just
Okay.
take more.
That's
Yeah.
kind of clowny. But they can just suicide them, right? So it's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
Try once more. Otherwise, we'll
Wow,
play
it was
on
like it being
to
admin.
2901,
Literally said what I said.
and we'll host the load on a new server.
So smart.
Wow.
Wow.
Impressive.
Give it another minute. We're gonna give it a minute, boys. So, that's all
Well,
right.
another minute or 6 seconds.
Are we waiting until 29:01?
Yeah.
And we paused?
I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna go fast. I'm just saying we'll get there if we believe.
Oh!
Shh, it's fine.
Okay, let's
Don't
pray.
worry about it.
Let's pray.
By the way, I do want to point out that I have food waiting.
Do
And
you?
you ate like super fast and then ran
I
over
ate
here.
like 75%.
Okay, 75% is better than 0%. Come on. If we're comparing. I should just leave you
It's
here
like
with Owen.
infinitely more.
Yes, it is actually infinitely more.
We're gonna go try. Third time lucky.
Oh,
No.
oh,
No,
lag.
no.
Stuttering.
No.
That's okay. You can just wait.
They're still trying, but
And
it's
pause.
not any better.
Pause.
It's not.
There we go.
Now go new. Yeah.
It's not better. Yeah, we're gonna go for the reload. Yeah, looks like I checked the Reddit.
But I don't think
come
that's
on.
like that's not normal lag, right? Like that seems really awkward
It's
to me.
weird, isn't it? Stuttering.
Because a lot of the
Is it
time,
just
heroes
us,
will run
or
in
is it
place
them?
if the server is actually lagging out. Like they run in place and like desynchronize from the server.
What have we got here?
They don't just
No,
vibrate.
nothing of any use.
Nah, I think we just rehost. Make sure you get in the next lobby. If we do decide to do that.
Yes, hosting the load.
All right.
Is that what she said?
No,
No.
it's not 8 Mother. Come on.
Professionalism dropping. Come on.
Okay.
Right, let's get ourselves back in. Let's see what goes on.
That's more like a confused. Is that what she said? Not like a.
I was
That's
like,
what
I'm
she
not
said.
actually sure, but it could be.
Here we go, sniff TV. Get yourselves in that one.
It should only take a second to rehost again.
Yep. And hopefully it was just, I mean, it could be just that server, I guess.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what-
I've never actually seen that particular thing happen before. Like, I've had the game freeze and heroes walk in place. I've had the game rubber band very badly. You know, like you walk for about 5 seconds and then you just go boop, 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 and then
Yes,
you're back to where you
yeah,
were.
that's
But I've
true.
never seen that variation of lag. That was a new one for me.
It was like Twitch lag.
Yeah, it was weird.
Illuminati. Confirmed.
You know what you should do is you should tab out and check Steam status.
You
See if
think
the
so?
servers are pooping out.
Is Steam down?
Oh, looks
Nope,
like we're good.
well,
Says it's
everything's good.
normal for
Everything's
about
good.
16 days.
Wow, 16 days.
It's a new record.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Good job, Gabe.
Store has been up for like 4 hours.
That should actually just be like 4 years. Store never goes down. Everything else does. But you can buy your damn hats.
CSGO inventory delayed.
Oh,
EU West has high load, but that's
Are we?
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
are we back in? Have we got the players back in the lobby?
Yeah,
we
we're
do.
just waiting for I don't know what. Maybe they're just waiting for the ready check.
Oh, that's new, isn't it? When it
You can
shows
see the heroes,
The
yeah.
heroes.
Ah, it's been that way for a while.
Oh, is it?
You sure?
Sorry.
Yes.
I've never seen that
Sorry.
before.
I've not seen that before.
Have you? How many games have you played from Rehost? So smart. I'm sorry. I'm just being mean now.
Yeah.
What have we got? Fingers crossed. Let's go. Oh.
He's better now. He's
Thank
my
you.
son. I've earned the
Father,
right to be
son,
mean to
love.
him, right? That's how it works.
Jessica, what would you say if you were our dads?
I would be proud of you both.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Aw.
true. You're a little wiggly sometimes, but we can work on that.
You shouldn't know that if you're my dad.
You're
What'd you-
animated.
What do you mean wiggly?
What?
I mean, like when he's sitting here casting, he shakes the entire desk. That's what I mean.
Maybe
you
He's,
know.
he's focusing his energy into
Just
giving
the
his
immediate
energy,
presence.
Okay.
to himself.
We had to go back to the meme, didn't we? We couldn't just let that one go.
Here we go. How are we
Here we
looking?
go, yeah,
How
we're
are
in
we
game.
fixed? Are we fixed?
We're good, yeah.
We're good. We're good. Right, we're back. Sorry about that little bit of a hiccup and a
Do
little
they
bit of a
have the
pause.
Roche timer now?
Oh no, that's another bug.
Yeah, but when Roshan spawns and you kill it again, it doesn't matter. Like it'll fix, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but they don't. Did they even save the Roche timer from the last game?
I believe it does save the time. It's just for us, for
No, he's
spectators.
saying
I mean
that the
the
teams.
teams.
I'm sure they did.
Oh,
though.
I'm sure they did.
They can tie in the
Come on.
ages, but I'm
These
not
are
so
these are
sure,
some
man.
of the top tier teams, my friend.
Dire's top tower
It's hard.
is under attack.
So where were we?
I
We
have
were
no
talking
idea.
about Dota, and then Heroes started being all jiggly, and then we had to rehost.
They were gonna push bottom with Empire, I think,
Yeah, but they decided to back, I think.
because they have Ravage. Yeah,
Dire's top tower has
and
fallen.
I think they have like 3 minutes of ages. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna wait for like Seeker BKB, and that's like the best point, I think, in terms of fighting.
Yeah, that's a huge timer.
And what does the Drow have right now? She's not really that farmed, like Dominator SOI.
It's got a fair bit of gold on her.
It's
kind of.
a lot of stats. She probably goes BKB.
It's hard to build against Empire though, because like, what does BKB really do?
Yeah.
Like, if you get ruptured, BKB is worthless.
Maybe a Skadi,
Yeah, stats is really nice, I think.
because you can slow the Bloodseeker as well.
Yeah,
And he doesn't have frost arrows, so...
like Scotty Butterfly, just goes super tank.
What do you reckon about this? Dazzle, no fear. I can't remember the last time we've seen this one, but he's looking to build towards the Aghanims, I'd imagine, with that point booster.
It's really good with Weave.
Yeah.
Like, when you're playing against Drow Visage, you want to give your team like an insane amount of armor during a team fight. Make him hit like kittens. It's not bad. I think the uptime on Weave is like ridiculous
Oh,
when
it's
you have
incredible.
Ags, right?
Yeah, it's crazy with Aghanim's. Let's have
Does
a
it
look.
go down?
Duration goes
thought
up
it went
to...
up. Maybe
It
not.
does with the Axe. Oh, no. Okay.
Check.
Or maybe it just
I swear,
ticks
I think
faster?
it used... Now it ticks faster. I think it did used to just last longer.
Yeah,
so you would get
I
more.
think they changed
Yeah,
it.
they changed
It's been
it.
a long time since I've seen Aghanims.
Silence working on his BKB. He's very close to it. Only 100 or so gold away. And, we're going to see a Phoenix Group onto Silence. Sing Sing's there
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
only
There's going to be the
almost a second.
Scream and Sonic Wave from Resolution bringing down one. Sing Sing's desperately trying to find the kill on Silence, but with the Shallow Grave, Silence going to be able to live. They just turn around and destroy the Leshrac. And now, Aloha does see he's going to get caught out by Come With Me and Necroman. So it ends up being a 2-for-1. And always want to fly. Have they got any kind of detection
Oh,
here,
he
Burden?
sniped a bird. He's going for more. Go, babies, go.
Did they one-shot the bird?
Oh, Necroman.
do.
Oh, they've got the dust. Does it
No,
connect? It
missed.
doesn't connect. He must have just been on the edge of that one. Gets himself out of that.
He's got his E-Blade now.
He's got a lot of money. I mean, Jurassic, we've seen a lot of games this league play where the Broodmother hasn't really been that scary, but I've got to be honest, always want to fly. I think it's one of the most impressive performances we've seen on a Brood this tournament.
Yeah, he's had a really nice game, to be honest. Like, highest net worth still at 32 minutes as a Brood. Typically, you fall off a bit. You know, you don't really have like the same impact, but just being down here, constantly forcing Burden to react to you, like, that's the bread and butter of the Brood hero.
Yeah. He's been moving around a lot. He's not been like a stationary Brood either. He started up top and then moved bottom and top again.
Yeah.
He needs to be a bit careful now, because Come With Me on the Visage does have a gem. E-Blade
He's killing
indeed
the
is on his way
birds.
out. That's one
Hey,
bird.
birds.
Oh, the stun will come out. Sing Sing trying to close the gap here onto Always Want to Fly. Paris, he has got that Ravage available.
They're dust.
They've got gem on the Visage now.
Oh.
Yeah, oh, they see him. Oh, they're going to be able to find him here. He's kind of cornered, and I think they're going to throw the dust down anyway. Pocket sand in your face, and he's dead for 65 seconds here.
But Aloha Dance, he's got Pulse Nova. He's ready to get in. This is his time to literally
He's
shine.
gonna do the Wasp.
Always
He's just gonna go in and kill everyone.
Man, if he had like a Ghost Scepter or something, I would actually say Pulse Nova would be a legit steal. But with no armor, he's just gonna die instantly.
Yeah. This is gonna run in and be like, I'm gonna kill you all, and then dies. It's kind of like a kamikaze bomber.
Yeah, I mean, he'll do a pretty good amount of damage, I think. He's just hiding right here. He's got Blink still. And they have a lane ward as well. I think
I think BE want to push here. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're setting up.
none of the lanes are really being pressured too hard for Burden right now. They can just go into this tower.
I think they should win the... Oh yeah, they have Aegis on the Bloodseeker. Not for long though, I think.
They've got Ravage and everything here, the side of Burden United if Empire
Doesn't
want to
have
try and
TP
defend.
though.
He could just sell Aquila. That's weird.
What is he doing?
I think he's deciding if he wants to sack it or not.
I think he's just assuming they're gonna get everyone low, so he gets 1,000 movement speed, so he can just run there.
What a strategy.
That's the plan.
Aloha Dance, now's your time. Get him low. Get in there with your Pulse Nova.
Necroman is TPing out.
Oh, they had a... Oh no, they dewarded it with the gem. Okay.
The Aegis just ended,
Yeah.
like 34.
It's a long rush, right? It just popped up a second ago. Was that 2 minutes or 3 minutes? Dang, can't see yet.
No, we don't have it. So we can spawn 47, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. To 40. 47 to 40.
No, not 37 to 40. He can spawn like...
It's 3 minutes after the Aegis.
Not always 3 minutes.
It's... No, but it's 3 minutes, then 3 minutes. So it's
Oh,
like...
yeah, okay.
So it's
I see what you
37
mean.
to 40. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. I misunderstood. Okay, so
Well, it's getting closer to Refresher on Tide. At least.
what the Empire actually need the high ground here? Like, that's my biggest question. Because this Tide's gonna, like you said, have Refresher. Like, Seeker high ground, it's pretty meh.
He wants the Aegis and cheese.
Yeah, but that's a long ways away.
Or like a game-breaking pickoff.
Oh,
They have Solar Crest on Visage as well. That's scary.
This is a very, very rich Visage indeed. 10,500 on him at the moment. Well, look at that graph. I guess that's maybe... Well, no,
It's
I don't
because of
know.
the rehost.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That is indeed
That
true.
messes it up.
Now a smoke up from Empire. Let's see if they can find anything here from the side. They're going to be fighting into the full team fight potential of Burden United if they do want to go. They're going to potentially look to see if Burden United send out any stragglers out of the base. At the moment, we are seeing Paris. He's the closest one. They're getting down some vision here, Empire and Paris. Needs to be careful. Mass Wars being purchased by Bane. Birdie United want to try and regain full control of the map here. But at the moment, they're just a little bit too scared to come out their base, and rightfully so. Empire all off the map at the moment. It's a very dangerous territory for Birdie United to progress into if they want to try and leave the base.
I still think Empire are a little bit off their high ground potential. They need more items. They need Roche, like 8 Mother was saying. It's very, very difficult. But I do think they can probably have a decent stranglehold in the map for a while. Their heroes are very strong in an open map fight, but going high ground is so hard against Tide.
Yeah, they need to find these pickoffs. And like, if they just buff up the Brood, he has insane bursts right now with the E-Blade. I think they should try to use that more than they are right now.
Fortified.
Just even as harass, you can just force a hero down.
I think Tide would just die. I think he would do 1700 damage.
They're going to try and go. There's just Sonic Wave onto 2 and the E-Blade onto Paris. There's going to be a nightmare keeping him alive protectively. The Weave will get dropped onto the side of Empire defensively. Burning United, do they want to try and find this? They do have the Ravage available. There's going to be a blink away from Aloha dancing.
I think he would have been dead if they used the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, but Silent wasn't there. He was running there, I think. If he did it to the Queen or the Brood, I think he would have died.
Yeah, the Kraken, so I think he's going to instantly remove the E-Blade, but even still, it's going to do a lot, I think.
Really does look like they just can't break the base. And it's coming up to that 37 minutes, so it should be very, very shortly. In less than a minute, we should expect to see Roshan come back into the game. And maybe with that, Empire can look to go a little bit more aggressive with these pushes.
Yeah, they definitely need it. There's no doubt about it. But I think Burden also realized this. I think we could see a fight around Roche. Maybe the Tide goes all in, buys Refresher instead of saving for buyback if he wants to prioritize Roche. But it is very risky. He almost has enough.
He needs like 1.3k, right?
Oh, actually, that's quite a bit off. Never mind. I thought he had more. He only has 2.3 right now.
Unless he has a Perseverance. No, he doesn't.
Low dance. He's going to TP straight out. What did he manage to nab himself there? The odd nightmare.
Even with the Leshrac being as farmed as he is, it's still kind of hard for either the Drow or the Lesh to get into the fight. Like, the Tide is the main threat, I feel. If the Tide's down or the Ravage isn't there, it's like super easy teamfight win for Empire.
I think the Bloodseeker is gonna run in and hit the Leshrac in the face and he's gonna die. Straight up.
Oh yeah, like only 9 armor. That's not that much.
Yeah.
When
With
you're
the
up
AC aura as well.
Yeah.
4 armor. It's gonna hurt. BKB on the draw. That's huge.
Still think he probably goes back for Scotty.
Yeah, I think Scotty is the right choice. Oh, he's killing birds.
That's an illusion, my friend, and Resolution's going to jump in and try and capitalize onto the back of that. They'll find my nuts there with the Sheep Stick and the E-Blade. They're going to be able to find Sing Sing here as well. And that little Fiend's Grip, well, that could spell disaster here for Burning United as they lose a Necroman as he's been ruptured up. There will be the mech, and there's the Ravage as well in return. Always Want to Fly does finally go down. Did have the Shadow Grave for time being. Silent trying to do the best he can. Now with the Blade Man, now with the Sonic Wave from Resolution, bursting down the Drow Ranger. They'll lose Come With Me as well. It's only Paris remaining alive here. He's going to look for the TP out, but the Telekinesis will be there. Kraken Shell removes it straight away, but it doesn't matter. He goes down. And certainly the calm before the storm was there for a good 5 minutes or so, but Empire wiping the floor with Burden United, and it was just looked like a little bit of a frustration play there with the Bane going in and Fiend Scripping an illusion of Empires.
I think they might have just gotten a little too impatient.
Yeah.
Like they wanted to fight around Roshan, and you see an opportunity for maybe a free hero kill, and that like secures Roshan for your team, and you desperately need it. So I can see why they decided to go for that play, but now they're going to get punished so hard.
They're going to need to buy back. They brought back on the Tide. They brought back on the Visage. They're going to lose the tier 3 here, and well, the side of Empire might decide to stay and continue to fight this. Oh, Bane! Blown up there. There will now be a buyback from your Drow Ranger as well. The Familiar Stone's catching out Resolution. They can't quite get the Gust in. Silent has the Shallow Grave, and he's moving pretty speedy. Is he going to be able to get himself out? The Solid Section flying through will connect before the Shallow Grave comes off, and he's going to be fine with the Earth Shadow. Paris making forward, but he's getting stuffed up. Now they're turning around the Telekinesis. There's a BKB pop by Sing Sing, but Sing Sing's already very, very low. Always Want to Fly trying to run away. Do Empire want to go back into this? They're going to drop down their Blood Right. And Lord Dance pots through a Fade Bolt. Gust will connect. Sing Sing. Things about turning around, but Empire, they're going to back themselves off. Roshan is indeed available. And Empire, they're going to want to try and take this, and this is the time to do so, because Burden United, with all those buybacks that they've used, they'd have to be very careful about looking to fight now at this point.
I think contesting Roshan without Ravage is impossible, right?
They want to try it.
I don't know about this. Everyone from Empire seems to be in the area. It's very risky.
At the same time, we can't let it go.
Well, see if Burden can actually do this.
And Ravage in
30
45,
seconds, yeah.
Broodmother just scouting out the
Yeah,
entire
he is
team.
living life on the edge, man. Okay, now he's out.
Oh, Empire, they could find it, but yeah,
He
Brood
even
actually
bought
keeping back
back,
to base here. So it looks like Empire don't wanna do anything at this point.
Radiant's top
They'll
tower
back
is
up and
under
regroup
attack.
with the Spider. Lincoln's Sphere now just been picked up by Sing Sing here on the Leshrac.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to stop Rupture. Like, if you preemptively BKB and you manage to get yourself in the fight,
How long till the Ravage on Tidehunter? Is it still a fair
it's really
while?
soon.
Okay,
5
6
seconds.
seconds. They will be able to contest if Empire do decide to go in. Always want to fly, just keep popping in and out here from the high ground with the webs.
Oh,
Who's
Scotty
going
on
to go in
silent.
first?
He's
Who is-
buffing up the Queen of Pain. Bloodseeker. He has a Scotty.
Yeah. 3000 HP, 27 armor.
Ping's coming out. The
That's
familiars
insane.
coming through. They've dropped. Well, they've got the sentry at Burning United, so they did see.
I would like them to
Wanna
use
fly
the
on the Spider.
Bloodseeker buffing like the Brood and the Queen of Pain. He hasn't even maxed it out. I think that's the strongest part about the hero.
Yeah, the cooldown as well. You can have like a...
2 heroes buffed. So both Brood and Queen of Pain can be
They're going to
buffed
try for it now. Empire, they're in there, but they've got a good duration of the weave on them. This is going to be very hard for Burning United to fight into. And Sing Sing's looking for the initiation straight away with
Oh,
the Ghost Scepter and the
nicely.
Night Mountain Miners. Miners will go down here. Resolution pulls the BKB Necroman as well. They're trying to go on the quad, but now with the Rupture onto the Paris Titan. He's going to have to stand still. He's still got the Ravage, but he's being silenced up. The Blood Rite means he can't get out of the Ravage this fight. It's a double kill for Silent. They might be able to clear Sing Sing, doing an insane amount of damage with the Leshrac, but it's not enough. They'll lose Sing Sing. Come with me, trying to find a kill in return, but they can't find anyone. Silent getting a triple kill. GG is called by Burning United, and Empire finally taking the game. 2-0. This series will end. And whoa, we waited a long time for that fight, and at the end of the day, I don't know what it was, if Burden were they just seemed to be all over the place and couldn't do anything to break Empire's defenses in that final fight. Huge plays from the Dazzle there, of course, as well, keeping the team alive.
The damage output at the end of the game was too much for the Tide, so they rupture him and they all BKB and they just run at him and kill him straight up, and they can't even live through the BKB duration. So when that happens, obviously Sakshka can't burn a Ravage on 2 BKB cores. It just does nothing.
Yeah,
so I
crazy.
think eventually the Tide wasn't able to quite find the Ravages that he needed, and as soon as they lose that Roshan, Burden United realizes like, yeah, we can't do anything now.
Exactly like you said, you can't just wait until the BKBs are over because your whole team is already dead by that point. So
Yeah.
it was kind of awkward. He didn't have. He was really close to a Refresher.
And the fact in that final fight that he couldn't get off that Ravage. You know, that was, maybe a Ravage could have allowed them to turn it around a little bit, maybe found a couple of pickoffs in return so they wouldn't have had to GG out, but I don't know, that was some pretty insane stuff, and that is the series over, and we're talking about the fact that Burden, they do still need to win one more match today to secure themselves a place in the LAN finals. One more series left for the side up against Na'Vi. Now, with the track records considered, out of VP, Empire, and Na'Vi, if there was a team you're most likely to take a game against, if you know you're having a good day and they're having a bad day, probably would be Na'Vi.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
this is a good shot for Burden United to secure themselves a slot. But ladies and gentlemen, what an end to that series that was between Empire and Burden United. Empire taking the series 2-0. I'm sure we'll have a look at the standings. That might have even put them at the top of the board to finish off Empire, because Empire have had a fantastic season. And we'll be back very shortly with the final series of the day, Na'Vi versus Burden United. Don't go anywhere.